We booked a nudist place without realizing. Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. This weekend we are going to a wedding in the south of France, as you can see by the title. I'm really excited, but now it's Thursday evening and I have to pack everything. We're flying tomorrow evening, but I'm gonna be at work tomorrow during the day and quite busy. All the packing needs to be done today. I also need to prepare and finish up my dress. I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, let's get cracking on that. So my shoes are from Pretty Small Shoes. This is my first order from them and I'm really happy with them. The design is beautiful. I think I'm going to order something new from them as well. That is one size larger, just to see how I feel in them. But that's gonna be sometimes in September. Good morning. It's very early. It's 10 minutes to 5 and I've just arrived at work. Oh gosh. I had to come upstairs because in the parking it was getting really dark if it wasn't moving, so that freaked me out. Anyway, I'm now back up. I cannot clock in and do any actual work because it's not even 5 a.m. and we're only allowed to clock in, I think, as of 6:30. So I'm gonna put my work laptop away. And I've taken my private laptop to try to set it up with CapCut and all the little links that I have that help me editing. Today is busy at work. It's my last day before I go on a little trip. So yeah, catch you a little bit later today. So I'm actually done. That was a very productive 45 minutes. I forget how productive I am very early in the morning sometimes. It's 5:47 and I downloaded CapCut, logged into my email, my WhatsApp, my iCloud photos and iCloud note. I made folders for each video that I'm currently working on and making notes for it. So pretty much done with what I wanted to do. I'm really chuffed about that. That's all set up now and it feels really good and it's all very nice and tidy and clean, you know, like a fresh laptop kind of feeling is quite good. Feeling like students going to a wedding in 2 bags, rucksacks really. And it's around 5 p.m. We just came back from the church ceremony of the wedding. I didn't film too much there because I wanted to do a reel for Instagram. So have a look on my Instagram if you're interested. I'll leave a handle here. And it was very emotional. My eyes were tearing when my friend walked down the aisle. It was really beautiful, really nice. And she looked stunning. Last night our flights got delayed by 3 hours approximately. We arrived only at the accommodation around 3 a.m. This morning we were so tired and we quickly got ready. So today I only have a really basic makeup for the church and now I do want to elevate this a little bit for the evening. We're just getting ready now to go to have the evening reception and the dinner. So I'm currently in the garden of our accommodation. I'm really trying to get a taxi because we are so remote that we cannot find a taxi or someone to take us to the wedding and we are already about 20 minutes late. So hopefully we will find something very soon. There's no Uber, there's no Bolt, there's none of the neighbors that are available to take us. Normally that's also a possibility. As far as we understood from the host, it's not so easy, I think, when you're so remote in the countryside of France, apparently. Look how stunning this is. This is the garden of our accommodation. You can see the hill overlooking. Absolutely stunning.
We get out of the taxi to pre-book for tonight.
Yeah, maybe. So yesterday was our friend's wedding and it was a full day, church ceremony and then party in the evening. Very busy. We went home around 2 a.m. I recorded a few things
and post it on Instagram if you wanted to see. But today they also had a little brunch. So from 12 to around 3 or 4, we chilled around with them. But we were still very tired from the day before. So we came home and had a little bit of a nap, which was exactly what we needed. The room we are in is very comfortable. I'm going to show you the room before we leave, I think, tomorrow morning. Now we are trying to enjoy a little bit the grounds of the accommodation and the area around it. We're taking a walk now to the town nearby. I'm taking now a moment to be so happy about our accommodation because initially we booked a nudist place without realizing. I know. We normally book our accommodation via booking.com, and my husband found something that looked very nice with a pool, nice rooms, a bit cheaper. So I thought, okay. Fast forward a few weeks later, my friend is asking me, can you send me the location of this place you're staying, just so I have an idea how far we are from each other? And now only at that point, when we opened again booking.com, we realized that the place is called Naturist B&B, something. Strangely enough, we looked at some reviews at that point only. Reviews were talking a lot about it being naturist, and we had no idea what that means. It was so much of it that it kind of a weird thing to keep mentioning in the reviews about the naturist side of this place. So my husband did some Googling, and we realized that pretty much means nudist place. And to be honest, if you can do that, fine, but it ain't for me. I really don't like showing a lot of skin. Even that would have been quite difficult for me to put up with around the pool and around the grounds of the accommodation. I'm just happy that we finally realized that, and we managed to cancel with our full refund and book something else. The place we are in now is beautiful.
This was our last night during the holiday, and it was very romantic. We went into town and had a really good meal. To our surprise, everything closes very early, so we didn't stay as long as we wanted, but that's probably a good thing because the walk back is not very well lit, and it actually takes about 50 meters in the woods. That was already scary when it was sunset time. I'm glad we didn't stay much longer, but the food was excellent. We are ready to get recovery sleep before going back home tomorrow. Before we go home though, we will stop in Nice and have a lunch there and maybe a walk down to the beach. See what we do. The program for tomorrow is not well decided yet, but in bed now. I will take a bit of time to have a look on Pinterest to see if there's any good spots before we take our flight home. Last evening of this long weekend is now finished. I'll catch you back up tomorrow morning. Quick room tour. This is the entrance, and outside we have a little table where we have our breakfast on the balcony. And here is a very nice piece. I would love to have something like this in my house, to be honest. And then here, a very comfortable bed. They have an extra mattress that makes it very comfortable. The decoration is all very bohemic. Here is just a wardrobe and a little table. What I love a lot is that here there are just beams, no light on the top, so it keeps the atmosphere very cozy. And the bathroom is small. It could do with a mirror, like a full-length mirror, but it's also very cutely decorated with this small tiles and this beautiful window that goes towards the back of their house. Very beautiful, very French farmhousey, I would say. Yeah, I would definitely stay here again. this is all for today. Let me know if you like this kind of video format and if you have any recommendations for our next time in south of France. We plan a trip by car next. And until next time, bye friends.